Hello, how are you guys? It's Thursday. We're still in ISO. I had my wedding anniversary yesterday and I kind of just caught up in the celebration of it. I can't even say the celebration of it because we didn't do anything, but I apologize for not doing Wellness Wednesday yesterday. So I'm going to do it today instead, Thursday. And I had a really, really great topic to share with you guys. I want to go through the 5 reasons why we're all emotionally eating, ISO eating, I've termed it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am eating, 10 meals a day at the moment. I'll have my breakfast, then I'll have a little bit of snack a bit later, then I might have something at lunchtime, then 2 or 3 afternoon teas, then dinner, and then something later on before I go to bed. I've also noticed, and I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but I've also noticed the wine has crept back in. So after doing 90 days, I've fallen off the wagon, and cheese is in there. So I don't know about you, but drop it into the comments if you have found your eating and associated, so perhaps wine drinking, has kind of got a little bit the same. It's just kind of gone completely crazy. And lots of women that I'm speaking to, not so many blokes, probably because I don't really talk to blokes about their eating, but a lot of women that I've been speaking to recently have really found that whilst being in ISO, whilst being in restrictions, even though in WA it's not that bad, some of the things have really gone by the wayside, and good, clean, healthy eating is definitely one of those things. And I've also found that, hey Jace, how are you? I hope you're safe. I've also found that coming out of the shopping centres now, I look in my bags and there's things that have crept into the trolley that were never there before, like the packet of Tim Tams. My husband came home the other day with a big packet of 2-minute noodles. Like that stuff is banned in our house. But for some reason, the 2-minute noodles have just crept into the house. Like the kids need 2-minute noodles now and they never really needed them before. So yeah, it's definitely been a really challenging time. And I think it's a challenging time for everybody. So I wanted to share 5 quick reasons why I think that we've fallen into this ISO eating. And it's probably quite predominant because we've just come out of the back of Easter as well. And so I don't know about you, but my fridge is looking like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory at the moment, whereas it used to be just chock full of fresh raw fruits and veggies and, home prepared meals and so on. But I don't know, there's a whole shelf that's dedicated to chocolate at the moment. So, and the kids are just making their way through that. And I tend to reach in there as well on occasion, whereas I never did before. So why has this ISO eating come to be all of a sudden? Well, I'm going to put in 5s because if you haven't figured me out, I like 5s. The first thing is that I think it helps to deal with the underlying uncertainty that we all have right now. The fact that we're trying to exhibit some sort of control. Now, this is not a place for people who are truly eating disordered, but some people do try in times of distress, because we're all going through this uncertainty, they do tend to over-control their eating. And so I guess some people could go really clean and some people could just go completely the other way. But either way, we're trying to exert some control over something in our life, and food is one of those things that we can do. So in a way, it's kind of feeding the underlying negative emotions that we're all experiencing right now. The isolation, the loneliness, the sadness, the distress, the uncertainty, the fatigue that we're all experiencing. And what we're trying to do is exert some sort of control over that. So that's probably my first one. The second thing is I think that ISO eating is trying to numb emotions. What I mean by that is in the moment of eating, or even in the moment of food preparation, maybe you're someone who's just gone into overdrive with food preparation. I've fallen in love with my slow cooker. Like, I'm not a chef, but I have just gone into slow cooker food preparation. And sometimes what that does is numb our emotions by taking so we're focused in the moment in the cooking or focused in the moment in the eating, and we are not then thinking about the negative emotions that we might be experiencing inside. The other thing is, I think that from way long ago, food has always been identified as our friend. Like, remember when we fell over, or, you know, something bad went wrong and mum or dad would buy us, or nana or granddad would buy us a lollipop to make us feel better. So food has always been our friend, our comfort. And so we all need comfort. We all need wrapping up right now because we are in such a place of discomfort. So food is our friend. The fourth thing is that food is a real distraction. It's distraction from the Groundhog Day. It's distraction from thinking about, okay, when's my job going to recommence again? Or, you know, distraction from how am I going to entertain the kids for another day in the same old place? What creative things can I come up with? So I think that food can become a real distraction. Even at nighttime, you know, when you're watching the 1000th Netflix video, it's a little bit of a distraction from the boredom. And the last thing is, I guess, a segue is, it's a time filler. It's a time filler for us to say, okay, well, it's 3:00. Let me go and prepare another meal, because what else was I going to do? So they're the 5 reasons why I think a lot of us have fallen into ISO eating right now. But the big thing about it is that we all have this underlying discomfort. And in one of those ways or other, we're probably not actually addressing the discomfort, and we're using the food to mask it, to distract us, to numb it, to exert some control. And so there are 5 strategies that I think that are really valuable that I learned off another mentor of mine to help with this ISO eating. I'm running a couple of what I've called choc detox sessions over the next couple of weeks. So if you want to come and go through the full 5 strategies, then just drop a comment below and I will happily share with you the dates and times for those. They're free. The only thing that I'm going to need is a little bit of your time and attention. So just let me know if you want to come along to those. They'll be online. But one thing that I do want to share with you, and I think this is one of the most powerful tips and techniques, is actually that self-awareness of your emotions. And in the moment of eating, you turn around and you say, why am I eating this? Why am I eating this? Just the awareness of the emotion, the awareness of the situation, the awareness of self does so much to addressing the emotional eating, the ISO eating issues. So if you want to hear the other 4 strategies, you're going to come along to one of our choc detox sessions, which I'm going to be running in the next 2 weeks. Drop your name down in the comments below if you want more information on that. But hopefully that has been really helpful for you. Eating at this time is really hard. Everybody's going through this. There are some simple strategies that you can put in place to help address the emotional side of things. Obviously, there's also some great guidelines out there. I've got a set of guidelines that I follow that really help reset my thinking and my vitality. Happy to share those with you as well. If you hop on the choc detox sessions, I'll be sharing those too. So, Wellness Wednesday on a Thursday, all about the ISO eating. Hopefully that's information that has been really of value to you. If you know of somebody else who's really struggling just like you, just like me with ISO eating right now, please share this link and hopefully something here will resonate and help them out. Stay connected, get connected. It's a difficult time, guys, but we're going to get through. We are all going to get through. Just hopefully not at the end of the packet of Tim Tams.